Magandang araw ka, Saik. So as you embark on your research journey, isa sa pinakamahalagang hakbang ay yung paghahanap at tamang pag-evaluate ng mga sources. So how do you know if the information you found online or in books is trustworthy? So today, we will explore how locating and evaluating sources properly can make or break your research. We will also discuss how to document these sources accurately to show respect for the scholarly community and uphold your credibility as a researcher. Alam nyo kami dati, library research meant flipping through cards and hoping books are available. Pero ngayon, technology assists us with tools like Online Public Access Catalog or OPAC. So this system makes findings book faster and easier. So just click and search. So ngayon, higit pa sa library yung pwedeng maghanap ng research. Pwedeng gamit yung internet, electronic books, journals, websites, blogs, research papers. So lahat yan ay available online anytime. So kahit saan. So geography and time are no longer barriers. However, kahit madali ma-access ang mga information, the core skills in evaluating and choosing credible information remain crucial. So these are the 6 W's of evaluating sources. When deciding whether our source is credible and useful, itanong sa sarili ito. Number 1, who? Sino ang author ng material? Know the author's background. Is author an expert, a scholar, or just an interested individual? Who published the material? Established academic publishers hold a credibility. And also, you have to consider the authorities or experts cited within the material. So preferably use primary sources over the secondary ones. Number 2, what? Ano ang nilalaman ng research topic? So what you have to do is to identify the thesis or claims. Are the ideas similar or do they contradict other findings? So remember, your research is not just a collection of sources, but your unique perspective built on these materials. Consider the mode too. So is it a referee journal, a book, or a website? For online sources, verify if the site is reputable at hindi na-edit ng ibang mga tao. Number 3 is when. Kailan nalathala or na-publish yung material. So research publications within 5 to 10 years are generally preferred. So you also have to consider your research deadline kasi it affects how current your sources must be. Number 4, where? Saan na-publish ang material? The publication place can reflect cultural or philosophical influences worth understanding. Also, determine where in your paper the source fits best. Sa introduction mo ba ilalagay? Sa related literature or sa analysis? Number 5, why? Bakit mahalaga ang material na to? So be clear when you cite a source. Is it to support, to contrast, or to justify your arguments? Avoid taking quotes out of context. Number 6, how? Paano maapektuhan ng material ang discussion? So consider how citing particular sources affects your paper's credibility and your voice as a researcher. So beware of oversighting or reliance on single authority. Aside from evaluating, documenting sources correctly is essential. It shows scholarly integrity and respect for the work of others. Proper documentation also helps contextualize your study and highlight your original contributions. So here are some of the frequent used documentation formats that you may encounter. American Psychological Association or the APA format. So ito yung pangkaraniwang ginagawa natin sa mga psychology research. American Sociological Association or ASA style, the Blue Book, Chicago Manual of Style, Council of Science Editors, CSE format, Modern Language Association or MLA format, and Turabian Manual. So aim to master the format required in your academic program and familiar with others. So remember, locating and evaluating sources with care is foundation of quality research. Mastering documentation formats puts the finishing touch on your academic work by showing integrity and respect for scholarship. So, salamat ka, Psych. Keep building your research skill and let these habits lead you to success.